Hi everyone, happy April. I'm so excited that Easter is here this month, and we're going to make a couple of fun Easter projects. So we're going to use Storybook Life. Storybook Life. This stamp set coordinates with a suite. This is kind of the scrapbooking stamp set that coordinates with Storybook Moments, which we're going to use this fun paper. And then I'm adding the mini corrugated 3D embossing folder. So it makes these fun corrugations. So like kind of like the corrugated cardboard. Very satisfying. All right, so we're going to grab a couple of critters from here. And it doesn't really matter who we get. Maybe we'll do the ducky and maybe the squirrel. I like this one. Oh, he's cute. Okay, so we're just grabbing a couple from here. We're gonna use some of the paper in here too, but we don't need it right now. So, all right. And then I'm using the Easter Blessings stamp set from here. I used the Hello Spring on my Bluebonnet card that I made a few weeks ago. I love the hip hop hooray sentiment as well. But I really like these because they're really big. So the hip hop hooray is really, really large. You can tell I have relatively large hands, and so sunny days, but these are made for scrapbooking because you need larger sentiments when you're scrapbooking, but I really love them because for card making, you're kind of one and done. So, all right, so let's get our card stuff out, and let me get all my supplies out real quick because I tucked everything up and away. All right, so we're gonna use some of the plaid paper. This is it kind of goes with this timeless plaid. We're just gonna use a piece of this. I'm probably gonna I might do a blue one, cut a new piece. So these are a couple of the projects that I've been making at my senior centers this month, over the last few weeks. I like this because it's very efficient. We're just gonna cut at 3, and then we're gonna cut at 3 again. Easy peasy. I'm just gonna make sure that I've got all my pieces cut. I'm gonna go to the next senior center next Friday, so I've got lots of activities going on. Okay, so our card, I have a sample here. There we go. There is our hardworking squirrel. And we've got a card base here. So I'm gonna get my white card base out, and then I'm gonna get my sentiment and a piece of this. And we've already done this. So with this one, we could decide to use this side, the vegetables. We could also do the little cottages, and I think the cottages are really cute. So I'm gonna use the cottages for this guy. I think that's really cute. All right. But I thought, he's gardening, right? He needs his veggies. And then I've got my sentiment here mounted. I'm just going to use Memento ink. I could use something else. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll use something else. All right. I'll use Lost Lagoon for this one just because I think that everybody's plaid and stuff was different, so I didn't really want to use a color that didn't match, so that's why I did black. But, for this one, we can do this. So if you're having a hard time kind of grabbing it here, you can always push your pad there, so that's something to consider. And then I did cut this a little bit longer. I was finding that I was getting really close to the edge, so decided that wasn't the best thing. All right, we're gonna bone fold this and put this card together. This card goes together in a flash. I am using liquid glue with this corrugated cardboard stuff. It's just there's not a ton of, liquid glue is better. It's easier to get the texture and get it to grip and hold on. So, and I'm gonna use liquid glue for this one too. I do like both sides of this plaid paper, but I think the check is cute, but the plaid is cuter. So, all right, so get that glued down. And we had people who used, you know, both sides, all different sides. And it really does kind of take a personality on when you have, it kind of depends on which, you know, critter you grab from the set, right? So he's very cute. All right, let's get some dimensionals out. These are just the minis, the black minis. I might use my pick tool just because I have some acrylic nails on, and I find that it is a lot harder to craft with them. And we're gonna need some on here anyway. I don't like how that's peeling up. I'm gonna put some glue under it. I don't think I glued to the top. All right, there. There's like just enough moisture in the air that I saw someone using their pick a tool, like the pokey part, to take the little pieces off, and I thought that was brilliant. So, all right, so I'm gonna put him kind of on the, I like to put them on the, where the 2 points join together. I think that looks nice. And then gonna get some, we don't need a ton of these, but how did she do that? She was very fast with it too. I was like, oh, so impressed. All right, gonna do what I know works. All right, and then I'm probably going to, I'm gonna see if I can tuck this up under his feet. That's cute. Oh, no. Cute. All right, that's it. Easy peasy. We could add some brass butterflies or something to this if we wanted to, but I think these are super cute and fun just the way they are. All right, and then the other treat we're gonna make is one of the fun sour cream containers. My seniors at one of the locations said, hey, we wanna learn how to make this. And I was like, absolutely, it's easy to make and super fun. So let's go ahead and make one. I'll show you how to do that. All right, so you have your piece of 6x6 paper, and on the side that you don't want to see, you're going to go ahead and put down some tear and tape, which is my favorite adhesive. I really love it. It holds really well. We're going to do it on two sides. They are not opposite sides. They are adjacent sides. So we're going to do two sides. One of them, we're going to go ahead and we're going to peel off the backer. Okay. And we're going to make a tube. So if you need to kind of like roll your paper and condense it that it wants to be a tube, you can do that. And then just try to, you know, adjoin some sides and make it straight-ish. That'll be fine. All right, then we're going to find the inside here, and we're going to pull that off. Now, if I didn't have these nails, oh, actually, not hard at all. So we're just taking that adhesive off on the inside. Boop. And we're going to squish it down. All right, so if we just squish this one flat, we'd have a fun little packet, but we wouldn't have a sour cream container. So the idea is that you're gonna go the opposite way, right? Now, we could have used tear and tape on that, but I don't really see the point because then they're gonna have to tear it to get it apart. We're gonna put a Reese's egg in there. Oh, it smells so good. I gave up sugar for Lent. I do not regret it, but there you go. And then we've got a small piece of this cottage paper, so a little smaller than the piece we used on the card front. And we've got our little duck. We're gonna put our little ducky on, and then I've got some ribbon. Just gonna cut a piece of this petal pink ribbon, and you can put the ribbon on top, you could put the ribbon on the bottom. You can kind of decide, you know, however you want to do this. I like the ribbon underneath, so I'm gonna kind of, you know, hold this together. I'm not gluing it down or anything. I'm just gonna kind of hold all three together. If that's hard for you to do, you could put a glue dot or something there. And then we're just going to staple that. And we're gonna add our duck with a couple of dimensionals. I don't think we need a ton, but apparently those are all coming as a set, which is funny. That's fine, works out. And then, you know, I want to be able to see the little cottage there. So I could put the ducky up high. I could put him kind of on the side. So I think I'm just going to put him on the side. And then we could add a sentiment if we want. I mean, these are probably just going to be handed out at Easter to, you know, people who are at our Easter lunch. So I don't need a sentiment or anything. They just want what's on the inside. So, all right. So hopefully you enjoyed today. I know I wanted to be able to show you guys a fun project and show off this Storybook Moments and the stamp set, the Storybook Life stamp set, because I think it's really, really cute. So hopefully you enjoyed this and you like the projects, and I will see you later. Leave a comment down below and let me know which of the critters is your favorite, the mouse or the squirrel or the little duck, or, I mean, I guess he's a squirrel too. He looks a little different though. Maybe he's a chipmunk. We'll call him a chipmunk. So, all right. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all. See you later.